Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're gonna look at these little treats. Reese's peanut butter cups. I have tried these before, but it's been a while. And I'm gonna have them with tea, so I hope they're good. It contains peanuts. Who would have thought? I would hope so. Now, I'm not going to try them all because that would be just crazy or nuts. I'm going to try one or two. From memory, the last time I had them, that's a lot of different sweets. And stuff like this can be very, very sweet. And I don't particularly like that. So hopefully the tea, if it is sweet, from the last time I remember, or maybe it was a bad one I had, I don't know. Hopefully it complements it. And of course my tea is English tea, black tea, and a little bit of milk. Leave the tea bag in it. And that's it. That's the way I like it. I like it strong. Gonna have a little sip now. Good stuff. As always. So let's open up one of these now. Wow, that was a little bit rough. It's kind of cute that it comes in a little, kind of like a tray, like a bowl. Or cup. A cup. Okay, it's very melty. Okay, let's give it a go. Yeah. Okay. It's very, very sweet. It mightn't be to you guys, but it is to me. Okay. God, that melts really fast, like. alright. It's not my favorite. You know, I prefer peanut butter from a jar and whatnot. There's many different peanut butter products out there, different candy that I do like. This one I don't love. I feel like it tastes different from the last time I had it. I don't know. But I'm gonna have it with tea. It's just the sweetness, the taste of it, it's not too bad. I probably should just eat the whole thing. Shove it in my mouth. Okay. It is better with tea. But that's just me. I think one of the reasons why I don't fully love it is because I never had peanut butter back in Ireland. Not until I came over here, and then I went back over there and I started eating it. But like having like the real thing, you know, and then eating Reese's, it's just not the same. That's where I'm coming from. I suppose if I grew up over here in America, that having this as a young kid, probably first before having any peanut butter, I probably would have loved it. That's alright. It's warming on me, you know. I tell you what I do love, and I get it once in the blue moon, is the cereal, the Reese's cereal, the Reese Puffs. I do like that. Of course, that's a lot less, you know, it's not as sweet, I don't think. Slightly different taste, I think. But that's tasty with tea, actually. The more I have it, it's good. I don't know. It's confusing me right now. For science, I'm willing to have another one. I know somebody in my work on their break eats this chocolate every single day. And like it's a huge packet of the peanut butter cups every day. Along with a very large thing of Pringles. I don't know how he does it. Every day, I don't know. Just makes me wonder. I love saying that I could easily devour a packet of McVitie's chocolate digestive biscuits. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe it's like the same thing, I don't know. You know, you give me a couple of digestive chocolate biscuits with a cup of tea, they're gone. They disappear. But at the same time, this is probably not the kind of thing you eat with tea. Maybe milk would have been better. Let's open it a little bit further back. Get those crinkles. looks good. I must admit, I do like the smell of it. I also wanted to do like random things and videos like this where a little bit to get to know me. So, I know somebody mentioned, trying to remember their name. I had it down on a bit of paper, and I don't have it with me. Anyway, I will give a little shout out, probably on this video. I'll tag them. There's one a video about how I came about going to America and whatnot. So, and where I'm from exactly. I'll try to give out as much information as I can. So yeah, most people who watch my videos know I'm from Ireland, from the north to be precise, Northern Ireland, from Belfast. I came to America. First came to America, I was coaching soccer, football, way back in 2007. And I met my wife over here. Met her in a bar. Basically, the rest is history, you know. But because I was working over here on a working visa, I had to go back, obviously. And at that point in time, I wasn't sure we were going to be a thing, you know. So it took a couple more years. Then I came back over. Then I went back home again. I actually had jaw surgery. I had to go back over. And I was waiting a long time on the NHS for it. So I was back over for nearly a year before coming back over and staying from 2011 onwards. Yeah. I'm getting used to these. Maybe I need to eat the whole bowl. What do you think? Would that be nuts? Would it be crazy of me to do that? I probably shouldn't, because these are candy that my kids got Halloween. Yeah. I'm doing a service needing it for them, you know, protecting their teeth. Chocolate's all melted all over my fingers. Great. So yeah. So oh yeah. So I came over and stayed from 2011 onwards. Got married twice. Yeah. I married in a courthouse, and then I got married in a proper church. So my family could come over. It was all good. Good day. I'll tell you this. When I was getting married in the courthouse, I won't tell you my name, but you know, looking well, dressed well, my wife is dressed well too. Yeah, we're getting married. It's a good day. The judge comes up to me, my wife, fiance at the time, of course, and said, "Are you such and such?" I went, "Yeah." "Are you due in court today?" I went, "No." Well, it turned out there was somebody else who was in court that day, had the exact same name as me. For a second there, I thought, the police was gonna, somebody was gonna lift me or something, throw me away, or, jail or something. I'm a completely different person. Luckily enough, we got it all sorted out. It only took 2 minutes, But I still thought, like, the judge was, like, looking at me weird when he's, doing the vows, doing the whole ceremony thing. It's a little bit awkward. But it made the day unique, I suppose. So yeah, that happened. What else? Well, I'm living in the East Coast of America, and I'll be slightly bit more precise. I don't think I've told anybody. We're living in Pennsylvania. That's as far as I'm gonna go. It's best not to give too many details as everybody can understand. Yeah, I love it here. The only thing is, it's very similar in many ways to Ireland. They talk about in Pennsylvania, you can have all the 4 seasons in one day. That's true. That happens in Ireland as well. Only slightly different temperatures. Although sometimes in the summertime it can feel like a 60-degree weather. It can feel like 90-degree weather, people back home whipping off their t-shirts and whatnot, enjoying the weather, because sometimes it can really feel that hot. As far as cold, it can get really cold in Ireland at different times, but not quite the same as in Pennsylvania. Snow-wise, in Ireland and Belfast, because I've been away for so long, thinking back years ago, we probably would get like 10 inches in total of snow in winter, whereas in Pennsylvania you can get 10 inches in one day, and the next day you get 10 inches again. It's crazy. Although it's been quite of a mild, the last few years in PA. Yeah, getting a lot less snow. Still, I was gonna say effing cold. It's still freezing. But yeah, when I first came over with my wife, we were renting out places. It was a nightmare, because we didn't have a lot of money. So we would turn on the heat as much, trying to save a little bit of money. It'd be freezing in the winter time, and in the summertime, kind of the same thing. Although the ACs that we had didn't really do the job. I'd be sweating like crazy. So I go to bed in a puddle of sweat, basically wake up and It wouldn't matter changing the sheets, because within 5 minutes it's soaked. Terrible. But the place we live in right now, it's great. We have AC built in, which is good. And we turn on the heat more, of course, and we have kids, and we have to do that, which is great. So yeah. So yeah, so I'm thinking like every time I do one of these kind of videos, I'll try my best to, give you a little bit of information about myself. This is the beginning of it, so it's not going into too much detail, but at least it's the beginning of, why I'm over here. There's time to love. Hello, I always had a thing about America as a kid growing up, I wanted to be an actor, I wanted to do this, and I always wanted to go to Disney. Those things I have not done yet. Probably will never. Although I did go to Disneyland in Paris, but as far as Disney, like the real Disney places over here, probably will never happen. Maybe one day, who knows? Yeah. I just love watching a lot of American shows and films, and yeah, I've always had a thing for America. I love the accent. Although I was thinking today when I was in work and I was my colleagues and I was listening to them talk, and I was like, I don't hear it as much. I've been over here for so long. I know everybody. You all have an accent just like myself, but I've been here that long that I don't hear it as well as I used to. It's weird. Yeah. But at the same time, I do miss back home. And I hope to get over again. I was over last summer, and I hope to... Yeah, not summer just passed, the summer before that. I hope to get over again. So yeah. Miss all the food, miss my family, miss a bunch of different things, even just the weather. Listen to the rain. I tell my wife, I swear to her, I say like the rain is different here. The rain is different. She looks at me funny. It sounds crazy, but I just feel like it's different. I don't know. And don't get me started on the snow. I think the snow over here is weird as well. Like when it melts, it lingers and stays around. And it doesn't melt the same way as snow melts back home. I know that sounds absolutely bonkers, but it just does. But anyway, like, I'm gonna stop. I hope everybody enjoys this video and find it a little bit relaxing. And I hope to see you again. I don't know what video I'll be doing next. I have nothing already pre-recorded. But I hope to see you in a couple more days. I'll be relaxing, everybody. And I'll see you again.